This is Michael Kavanaugh with HIVHero.org and HERONEWS.org, and I'm here with the amazing Stephen Hanna. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic, and you are our Broadway hero for October, which is amazing. How do you feel about that?
I feel great about it. I'm just honored and really grateful that you asked me to be a part of it.
Stephen Hanna is not only the Broadway Hero of the Month for October, but he's also receiving the first Ballet Hero Award at our gala, Broadway and Ballet. How do you feel about that?
I'm shocked and honored and, couldn't be happier, really. And I do both, Broadway and ballet, so, it only makes sense.
It's kind of perfect, and you've done so many things. So let's talk about you right now. So you are from Pittsburgh, is that correct?
That's right. Castle Shannon.
That's amazing. So do you know Abby Lee Miller?
I don't. I only know her from the show, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say.
I bet she'd stalk you if she knew you.
I hope I could make the junior elite team.
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
So Stephen, how did you get your start in ballet?
I started dancing at the age of 3 because the woman who lived on my street had a dance studio, and that's how it began.
And so you are forced into it.
No, I was definitely not forced into it. I followed the little girls on my street into the first dance school, and the rest is history. I just fell in love with it and never stopped.
Well, not only are you a talented dancer, obviously, so that just happened, but you were a principal at New York City Ballet. Tell me about that experience.
It was great. I went to the School of American Ballet from 1992 through 1997, and I joined the company and became a principal dancer, and it was all I ever dreamed about ever since I saw the company, and it was great to have that dream fulfilled, and it's even better to keep dancing and keep moving forward and working with new people and doing different projects. So,
Stephen, how does it feel to be in a room of thousands of people watching you as a principal dancer on the ballet stage doing a role?
I try not to think about the number of people watching. I have a funny story. I was debuting as the prince in Swan Lake, and it was a really snowy evening, and I was so nervous, and I just kept telling myself, well, it doesn't matter because nobody's going to show up because there's a snowstorm out there. And usually what happens is I'll tell myself there's really not going to be anybody out there, and the curtain goes up, and I'm like, oh, wait, there are people here watching, and then you just forget about it. So
That's awesome. And I have to say something. So, when the girl gets the big bouquet of flowers and you only get the one flower coming out, isn't that kind of a jip?
I don't even know. Is it? No.
Yes, it is.
Because I got to carry the flowers around all night. Usually the woman I dance with is so beautiful. I feel honored to be there supporting her.
Was your mom a dance mom?
She was not. I think she was kind of the opposite. She hid away from the moms, and also if she came to see me, I would probably got more embarrassed that my parents were there. So if anything, I was constantly like, no, don't come. No, don't come. I don't want you there. I don't want you to watch. No, no. So if anything, I was pushed my parents out.
But why? They were probably so proud of you.
They are, and they still are. I don't know. I just didn't want them to be involved,
Yeah, I get that. One time I was at my second grade play and I said, don't come. And I was such a star. And they missed it. So, Stephen, what's the hardest thing about ballet?
Showing up. No. That's the hardest thing. The hardest thing is I think people don't realize how out of breath we are a lot of the times. And to make it seem as if everything's fine, I think that's usually the hardest part, because usually it hurts or it's way more difficult than you imagine, and then you get out there and you're like, oh my god, this is so hard, but I have to make it look like it's not.
Yeah. So, Stephen, you made a transition from ballet to Broadway. What was that like?
In the beginning, it was pretty overwhelming, and I didn't know what to expect. But once we started performances, it was probably one of the best transitions ever, because the audience on Broadway is like the most welcoming and the most loving and the loudest, and just it gives you the best feeling ever. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing because you were the adult Billy Elliot, and I think everyone remembers that scene. If you think of Billy Elliot, that's what I think of. You were the beautiful dancer that was,
Swinging kids
swinging
around.
the kid around and just doing this lovely scene. What was that like to do that role?
It was really challenging. There were many elements working against us on the stage. The stage was raked. There was a lot of fog. Each night there was a different child, and the lights were extremely blinding. And it was also difficult because we had to be precise in our movements in the beginning because we had to do the same choreography. So in order to stay in time with somebody who's half your size is difficult. But the magic of the number comes with the unison of our dancing. So that was always a tricky part of it.
Did you ever swing him too high and he went, yikes? Okay, so now you've done Billy Elliot. Now you're on the town that's just opened in premieres.
Yeah.
Tell me about that experience.
This has been so much fun. I never knew, when you hear people talking about different jobs in show business and they talk about, going to work every day is so much fun. Sometimes I question that, but this job has been like the most fun I've ever had. And the music is the best. And we get to dance, and we get to dance to the best music, and we have a 28-piece orchestra, and it's just a joy to really be a part of it.
Okay, give me some gossip. What happens backstage? Any little rituals?
Just a lot of warming up for all the dancing that we have to do.
Do you smoke tons of cigarettes and drink wine back there?
Never.
Okay. So if you want to see Steve and Hanna on Broadway, please go to see On the Town. It's going to be amazing. It's in previews now, and it's going to open when?
October 16th.
And where can we see that?
At the Lyric Theater on 42nd Street.
All right, well, get your tickets right away because it's going to be an amazing show, and break a leg with that.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, Stephen, one of the reasons that I chose you as Broadway Hero of the Month and also to receive the first ever Ballet Hero Award is because of all the work you do for charity. Can you tell me about some of the things you're working on and why it's so important to you?
Yeah. Tomorrow, we're recording a song, the cast of On the Town, for Carols for a Cure. I've done the Easter Bonnet, and I've also done some work for Broadway Bears. And the reason why I do this is because these issues need to be addressed, and, we need to raise money and awareness to get things going here,
So what I'm hearing from you is, Stephen, you just can't say no.
That's right.
So, Stephen, I'm the quirkiest person in the world. What's quirky about you?
Oh, gosh. What's quirky about me? God, you're really putting me on the spot here.
I know, right? So go ahead. What's quirky?
I mean, I think the fact that I love Dance Moms. Is that quirky now?
Oh, everyone loves Dance Moms.
And
what else?
And I'm addicted to Tiny Wings, the game on my iPhone. I've been playing it for 3 or 4 years, and I'm a Tiny Wings master.
He's a Tiny Wings master. So, Stephen, what is something very few people know about you that would surprise them to hear?
That my favorite thing to do is eat cheeseburgers.
There's nothing wrong with that. Love me a good burger. Where do you go?
I could always eat a burger from Whole Foods. I can always eat a burger from Lucky Burger. I can always eat a junior bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's.
Okay, so you're high-profile burger. I'm going to take you to the best burger place. I promise. I'll take you to get a good burger in New York, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So, Stephen, if you could have any role in the world, what would it be? And I want you to audition for me right now. Ready?
Yeah, Don Lockwood, Singing in the Rain.
Okay, go.
I'm singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. What a glorious feeling, I'm happy again.
So, Stephen, as you know, we're a site for newly diagnosed and people living with HIV, but there's still a lot of people that are having unprotected sex. What would you say to young people like yourselves about the importance of being protected in this world?
It's the most important thing you can do to ensure that you stay healthy, and don't spread the virus, and, it can be stopped, it's preventable, so do it.
And our slogan is condoms are hot. Do you think condoms are hot?
Condoms are so hot.
That's right. So listen, our advice is to get tested together if you're with someone. If you slip up, you can always get the after pill, which is PrEP. You can get that at numerous locations in New York that are on our website. including GMHC and the Center and Cal Nord. So please be knowledgeable of what you can do to save yourself from getting the disease, because it's very, very important to your health and your safety for yourself and your partners. That was good. So, Stephen, I want to thank you so much for being our Broadway hero for October. More importantly, I want to thank you for being the first ever Ballet Hero of the Year for us at Hero, and I'm so pleased and privileged that you're here. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your career and everything you're doing. I think your career is just going to go up and up.
Thank you so much. Thank you. This is awesome. Thank you.